Rajesh Durbal here. You know who I am. I don't know why I even said my name. I guess because all these other people that write and speak always say who they are, but you know who I am. I'm missing legs and I'm missing my right hand, but that's not stopping me at all. Today I rode my bike and my GoPro was dead, so I didn't get any cool footage and video, but there were some amazing lessons that I learned today that we all can learn from, and I wanted to share this with you because I post a lot of great things on Facebook, and you guys see me do a lot of amazing things in Africa and around the world, and speaking and triathlon and whatever I'm doing it to the fullest of my potential. And I'm going to talk to the people who are not there, who want to make a lifestyle change and who want to pursue something that they don't think they can pursue. And we all see these ads in the paper or online or on TV about just do it, right? Or my better is your better, or your excuse you said yesterday is today. And you got all these slogans and everything, but and it's supposed to motivate us, but however, a lot of times they motivate you just for the moment, but it never actually carries you all the way through and actually doing it. For some people they do, but a lot of people, just like myself sometimes, is that we start something and then we never finish it. Or we start something and we're off and on, and we're never totally committed. We're kind of like straddling two lines, and it's we're one foot's over this line, one foot's over the other line, and we're just like, we don't know which line we're going to walk. And I'm going to talk to you about how to make those changes and how to commit to those changes when you make them, and then how to push forward when it gets difficult, and how do you stick with your plan, and how do you stick with those changes. And today on my bike ride, I was riding, and instantly I had these thoughts of negativity come over me, and these thoughts just came over me of, am I good enough? Am I strong enough? I'm a little tired. My legs are hurting. Why am I out here? I don't belong out here. Everybody out here is fit, and I'm just now getting back on my bike after a month because I've been working on other things. I made all these excuses up, and I built up all these reasons of why I shouldn't be out there. And then I started getting very negative, and I started having thoughts of defeat, and we think of these things, and we don't know if they're the right thoughts or the wrong thoughts. How many people have ever questioned themselves? I know I have, of should I make this choice, should I not make this choice, do I make this decision, do I not make this decision? And we're questioning these because we don't know if we first of all believe in ourselves. Do I believe in myself? Do you believe in yourself? Number one. Do you believe in yourself that you're strong? Do you believe in yourself that you can overcome the challenges? Can you climb that mountain? Can you take on that new 5K race? Can you run the marathon? Do you believe in yourself as a person that you are fully capable? And that belief is number one of what we need to get deep rooted into our heart. Because with that belief, that will ultimately carry us through. And that belief comes from you. It doesn't come from the ads in the paper or online, or wearing a Nike sneaker, or wearing a cool outfit. Yes, that kind of motivates you a little bit, but it doesn't actually give you that belief that you can accomplish amazing things. Maybe for that moment I'm talking about, but what happens when you're pushing hard and you're up early in the morning and nobody's there to motivate you? You're going to have to believe in yourself, number one. Not anybody else, and not the situations or the circumstances that you're in are going to help you believe. It needs to come from yourself first. So that's the first lesson on the bike ride. That do we believe in ourselves? Do I believe in myself? Can I ride at this effort? Do I believe that I can ride this bike right now? Are my legs going to hold up? Is my body going to break down? And I know for a fact that I can do it, but the belief and the uncertainty was still there, and it's okay to have that. But to have that fear control you and that uncertainty control you to the point where you don't want to get outside of your comfort zone, that's the problem. because we all should be growing, we all should be striving to become better, we all should be wanting to improve, not just staying in our comfort zone. Each and every single one of us has been purposed to live outside of our comfort zone, continuously growing and stretching our faith, stretching our actions, stretching our thinking, stretching our words over ourselves and other people in our lives. Each and every single one of us should be doing that every single day. And you're saying, oh yeah, Rajesh, that's amazing, yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, we got that, but what about me that's struggling? And how do I pick myself up? And I get a lot of emails and I get a lot of messages about, I'm struggling right now, that circumstance that I've gone through, it's unfair, these people treated me wrong, they're talking bad behind my back, I don't have anybody's support, I don't have the finances, I'm all alone, my significant other walked out, I got this health report and it's not good, and I don't know what I'm going to do. And we have all of these reasons, and I'm talking to the people that don't think that they can get outside of those reasons and don't think that they can move forward. And case in point, I have the reasons just like you have reasons to sit and complacent and feel sorry for myself, and you have the reasons to feel sorry for yourself if you lost your job, or if that person that you love walked out, or you walked away from somebody that was toxic and negative and now you're regretting it, or you've worked hard and people still talk bad about you and you still have bad breaks no matter what you do, or you try to be successful in your job, in your finances, in your family, mom, dad, whatever, and you just keep on failing, coming up short over and over again. If that's you, let me encourage you that you can be more than just that. You can pursue your passions. You can reach further than that. And I'm saying that, and it doesn't sound like I'm really convincing myself, and I'm going to be honest, I really am not convincing myself when I'm talking to you about it. But really what it boils down to is, are you going to believe the fact that you are a failure, or that the health report has said these bad things about you, or these people have come against you, or you've lost the friends, or your relationship ended, or your marriage ended, or you lost your job, or you're in total in debt and you don't even know which way to go, or you've made bad choices and now you're feeling guilty, or you haven't done the things that you should have done and now you're feeling even worse off than when you started. And it's hard to deal with it, and I understand how hard it is to deal with it. I've made bad choices, and that was the second thing I learned, is that whatever you've been through, let it go. Let it go and take hold of something brand new and fresh into your life. Let go of what did not work out, who left you, the job that you lost, the people that have been talking bad about you. Let go of the guilt of you feeling like you're not good enough, or that you don't belong out there pursuing your dreams and your passions. Let go of the labels that people have thrown on you that said, no, you have to stay in your lane because this is your lane, and if you step out of your lane, then you're going to get all this resistance. Let go of all of that and focus on what makes you come alive, what makes you feel like you're a person. And yes, I know that's difficult to grasp for some people who are very, very torn up about their past, and they just don't understand why did that have to happen, and they just can't get over it. They're constantly playing over the hurt and the pain and what that person said or what that person did to them. And yes, I've played those records in that channel and that station over and over and over again in my life, and we're all guilty of it. But what you do right now matters. What happened yesterday and in the past is gone. That's never coming back ever again. You can't even make that right. What you can do right here, right now, is make a choice to do something in a positive, forward, fresh direction in your life right here, right now. So that was the third thing I learned on my bike ride, is make a positive choice right here, right now, be in the moment and commit to it. And I say commit to it because if you make that choice and you don't commit to it, then what have you really proven? You've proven that you can make a choice, but that was just words. See, commitment and choices are backed up by actions. Like I always say, people say, oh, Rajesh, you're inspiring me so much. And I said, okay, well, what are you going to do about it now? What are you going to do? What kind of actions are you going to do? And they say, I don't know, maybe I'm just going to, I don't know, maybe start walking, or I don't know. They pretty much, many people say, I don't even know. And I'm like, well, what do you mean you don't know? I've inspired you to become something greater. Somehow I invoke some emotions in you because of what I'm doing. So ultimately, you should be putting a plan together to use that inspiration, that energy, that passion, that jolts in your life, that freshness that came into your life, and put that forward into some action right here, right now. So that was the third thing, is what are you doing right here, right now, being in the moment, in the present, to make a positive choice, to move yourself from the past, but changing your future right here, right now. So think about that. The fourth thing I learned is the words that we speak over into our life. Like I started, I thought about everything negative that came over into my life. And I thought about, man, you know, these hills are kicking my butt. My legs are getting rocked. And I am struggling, I am pushing hard, and I'm thinking, man, I don't even know if I could do this. And we all been there. We've all started a new project, started a new job, took on families, took on challenges in our life, whether they're financial, health related, family wise, anything you could think of. We've all done it. Life is full of challenges, and we take them on, whether we want to take them on or not. The challenges are there, and they're real, and it's either how we're going to respond to them or how we're not going to respond to those challenges. And how you respond to those challenges influences how you're going to live your life right here, right now. So respond in a way where you're victorious, you're confident, you're secure, you're loving, you're compassionate. Respond to being totally in peace. Respond to all those challenges with all of those traits, because when you respond to those challenges with all those traits, you take control of those challenges. You take control of your life right here, right now. You don't sit back and say, okay, I'm just going to see how this bike ride's going to go. I'm going to see what this person's going to do. Or I'm going to see what my job is going to do. I'm going to see what my boss is going to say about me now. Or what my friends are going to say. Or what my family's going to say about me. No. You take on those challenges head on and say to yourself and declare that I'm strong, I'm fully capable, I'm going to overcome these challenges. These challenges are not going to slow me down. They're not going to prevent me from reaching my destiny. These challenges are going to promote me further, farther. And when I go through these challenges, I'm not going to be where I used to be. I'm going to be so much stronger. I'm going to be better off. I'm going to be fully focused. I'm going to be committed. I'm going to have traits and abilities that I'm going to come out with these challenges that I didn't even come in with. You understand? So these challenges are here to promote you. They're here to forge your character. So take control of those challenges. Speak good things into your life about these challenges. Speak power and victory into them. So when I went on this bike ride and I'm riding up these hills, and like I said, I was not feeling it, but I quickly started thinking, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to do this. I don't know if I can get up this hill. I'm really, really tired. My legs are shot. My legs are cramping. I can't put any power down. And I said, no, Rajesh, you did not come this far to start quitting. I spoke to that challenge. I said, this is not how you're going to end your bike ride. You're going to push through these challenges because you are built to overcome. You are a champion. You are fully equipped to ride this and that and even more. And you know what? I ended up pushing even harder and surprising myself. So I spoke not to my challenges, I spoke over my challenges, which is a huge difference. So that's the other thing I learned on my bike ride. The fifth thing I learned today, and that I really want to emphasize with you guys, is that what happens when you're in the moment and you're in deep waters and you don't even know which way to go. You don't even know if you should be pushing forward or you should be coming back. You're at that breaking point where you're in fear, and you feel this fear come over you, and you're feeling this sense of doubt, and you're like, I don't know if I should be doing this, or this is a little bit farther and more than what I've anticipated for myself or what I envisioned myself to be doing. And I want to just leave you with this, is that fear has no place for faith. If you are full with faith, fear cannot make its home in your heart and in your mind and in your words. So what I want to say to you is, develop your faith. Develop your words that speak louder than your fear. Develop taking action. Develop taking steps that you cannot see, that's based purely on faith. Because faith will ultimately pull you through. Faith will bring you to places where you normally would not even go on your own. And I'm not talking about you're going to do these things on your own when you're, fully confident and able and willing, and you got the words and you got the action and you got the motion. Faith takes precedence over all of that. Faith is to take a step in a direction that you have no business taking, that you cannot even fathom in your mind, should I be taking this step? But yet you still take that step. That's faith. So develop your faith and push through with your faith, because with your faith, that will carry you further and farther than action, inspiration, motivation, words, thinking, thoughts, mental, physical. Faith will pull you through everything. Faith will pull you through in the darkest hours in the night when your body's hurting. Faith will pull you through when you don't think that you could continue keep on going. Faith will pull you through when you don't know which decisions to make and you're struggling to make these decisions. Faith will pull you through when all you have is just yourself and there's nothing and nobody around you. That's what I'm talking about. Faith will pull you through everything throughout the entire course of your life. And the stronger that your faith is, the more stronger that you become. Because the more stronger your faith is, there's no weapon that can ever come against you in order to take you down. Because your faith is strong in your heart and in your mind. And faith is built by God, by believing in God. Believing that there is a God out there that loves you so much that He will do anything for you. That's the faith that I'm talking about. Faith to move and stand boldly and against of opposition, against setbacks, challenges, health reports, labels, physical attributes, circumstantial attributes that are in your life. Faith stands above all of that. So that's what you need to be developing as well. So those 5 things, take those with you and develop them and push forward into the life that's given to you, because you are victorious. There's nothing that can ever stop you. The only thing that can stop you is you. Not your finances, not resources, not your circumstances, not people, not your job. Nothing could stop you. The only thing that's stopping you is you. And if you want to take control of your life, if you want to step forward in a new direction, if you want to pull yourself through the hard moments, you need to develop those 5 things. Like I said, faith without action is dead. So get passionate, get motivated, develop the faith, develop the action, develop the words that speak over your mountains, develop the plan that you want to see for your life, envision yourself where you're going. Don't let life take you where you want to go, and don't let people take you where you want to go, because they will take you places that you don't even want to go. So I hope I served you well. I hope that inspired you, motivate you. Get out there, move, put action behind the inspiration. If I could do it, you could do it. So I'll see you guys out there. Live free, live amazingly.